Everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Rimworld Alpha 6. Let's get the game going on over here. Now, before we start anything off, I realized I made a little bit of an error. If I highlight this, when this blows up, it's going to take down this wall too, which is a bad thing. I don't want that happening. So that was a bit of a undersight on my part. So what I'm going to do is actually just set up a stone wall out here. And then we'll deconstruct the inside wall once we get the chance. And we also need to haul off these rocks over here, because these rocks being in here kind of ruins the fact that we need to make sure there's no cover over here for these guys to take cover once they're coming into this hallway and we have the turrets, shooting at them. So, my bad, little mistake, but we got it under control. The other thing I can do is set up a blast charge here and here, and I think I will, just to be on the safer side. Again, metal's not a big problem. I could always find metal by just mining out some rooms. You know what? That's what I'll probably do right now. Meanwhile I do this, I wanted to talk about something which I hate bringing up. I really hate doing this. If you guys are enjoying the videos in the series so far, if you guys would just leave like a thumbs up, a like, whatever YouTube's doing nowadays. It used to be likes, now it's thumbs up apparently. It's changed recently. Like usually now when I go to the pages it says like, there's a thumbs up, there's no longer a like button, but whatever. If you guys would leave a like, assuming you're enjoying the content, that's the big thing over here. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys would leave a thumbs up or a like, whatever it is now, it would really mean a lot for the channel's growth. And I'm only bringing this up because there is recently there's been a big movement in terms of like YouTube, how they rank videos and whatnot. And although my channel's been growing really good because of you guys' support and everything like that, a lot of my videos are nowadays just kind of like being ranked significantly lower, especially like things that I'm kind of like known for, like Rimworld. A lot of my videos are just being kind of pushed to the side now into like the bottom pages, just because what I'm doing right now is actually just making a few more rooms, because we're gonna probably need that. And again, if we could find some metal, it'll help us out anyway. So back on point over here. Basically how YouTube works is the bigger channels, obviously because of the bigger people that watch their video, like the larger amount of people that watch their videos, they kind of get like the first precedence when it comes to rankings and things of that nature. Which is a little bit upsetting because, it's like, well, how are you going to promote smaller channels to get bigger when there's a big kind of like padding for bigger channels already. So, it's kind of like weird because it's kind of like that whole real world notion of like, the stronger or the richer get richer, the poorer get poorer type of thing. Where even though, smaller channels like myself, I'm not a big channel whatsoever to whatever degree. Like recently I hit 5,000 subs and I was really excited about that. I appreciate the support. A lot of it is because of you guys. Otherwise, if you guys weren't watching my videos, then I wouldn't really be compelled to, make videos, because, I used to, when I started off, I used to like, I still do, but I used to put like a lot of, I guess my own personal feel into the videos, but there was nobody watching. So it sucked a lot because, I was over here kind of like, just being how I am now, but knowing for a fact that I was putting a lot into my videos and nobody was watching them. And it was really detrimental for me because, like, I'm over here, like, just pulling on content, just recording stuff on my days off, and, like, instead of, like, having a healthy social life, I'm over here just kind of, like, recording videos and trying to entertain people. And that sucked a lot because, I would put a lot into them and there was, like, absolutely, like, no interest in it whatsoever. And then you guys came along, and a lot of the people that watch my videos, my Rimworld videos now, and other series, have been watching my videos for a while now, and if it wasn't for you guys, this channel would, probably not even exist at this point. I would have probably given it up a while ago. But, there's a big precedence in YouTube. How it works is like, bigger channels get the bigger boost, right? YouTube does better by promoting the bigger channels, because the more the bigger channels, if they are being, highlighted up top, that means more people are watching their videos, and it's because they have more people watching their videos, YouTube makes more money off of the whole thing. Smaller channels, because they're smaller, less people watching their videos, a lot of people aren't really watching those videos, hence there is less ads being run, and thus YouTube isn't really making that much money, and YouTube, obviously runs on making money, and that's fine. That's, how any business should be. However, there's a really big thing when it comes to, like, likes and thumbs up and all that shit. I hate, I don't feel bad about calling it shit, but there is a, it's a shit system, like, it's not like, it's not like a fair system in a sense, because even though, like, doesn't matter how well you do in your videos, a lot of the whole thing is based on statistics, and the statistics are really stacked against, like, smaller channels, because if not a lot of people are watching that smaller channel's videos, or leaving likes and thumbs up, or watching that video longer, not just, clicking the video, skipping through it, and then clicking away, Like, there's a lot of variables involved when it comes to like ranking videos and stuff and the YouTube searches, but how it's set up is that it is more stacked towards the bigger channels, obviously having a bigger cut of the pie than the smaller channels. And, you know, I'm over here like, you know, running propaganda on you. I'm pretty sure anybody that watches these videos already understands how the whole YouTube machine kind of works, right? So that's the reason why I'm actually bringing this up. So that's the reason why, like, you know, it's really important, even though I feel uncomfortable doing it. If you guys are enjoying the video, you can just leave a thumbs up, leave a like. That means the whole world to me, because it actually lets YouTube know, like, hey, you know what? Even though this channel is small, there's people actually enjoying the content. Let's actually, you know, promote it a little bit up in rankings, and it kind of helps me out. Because, you know, if there's like more people, if the channel keeps growing, it makes it more fun for me because I know there's more people watching the content. And more people watching the content means, like, I'm more inclined to do more with the channel than I am right now. So, again, it feels really sketchy. I really hate doing it. Especially because I've taken up the whole, you know, video just about talking about this. But it's also, on the other hand, really disappointing when it's kind of like, well, people are enjoying it, but, you know, just leaving a simple, like or a thumbs up makes the whole difference when it comes to YouTube. When it shouldn't be that way. I don't think it should be that way, you know? But there's no other way to kind of rank videos these days other than, you know, just, you know, the biggest popularity contest, who has the bigger E-penis, essentially, right? But either way, that's just what I don't talk about. You know, if you guys do enjoy the content, bottom line, if you guys do enjoy the content, leave a thumbs up, leave a like. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps the channel grow. And then, you know, the more the channel grows, the more I'm, you know, compelled to actually do different things, cover different channels. And lo and behold, what I'd like to do later on, other than dealing with this situation here. What do we have here? Oh, another besiegement. God damn it. Lo and behold, what I'd like to do with the channel more than anything is actually just kind of start covering more games later on and more graphically extensive games, but that requires, you know, like a beastly machine. And right now the reason why I only cover the games that I do is because, you know, my setup isn't completely made to cover really huge games, right? So it's this whole thing. You know, I apologize for just talking your ear off over here. Just something I wanted to talk about. It might be the little bit of, you know, alcohol in my system right now that's actually making me talk about this, but, you know, whatever. We'll ignore that for now. Either way, this is how it is for now. We're gonna turn this off for now because we don't need this online. All this is over here set up. I'm not too happy about these rocks still being here because it means that once they come in here, they could kind of cover behind them. Can I have Sadistic Nemesis just kind of haul this off? No, he's gonna hauler. Paul, what about you? Yeah, you could actually haul it off. Go ahead and do that. TRF Daddy, what about you? Yes, haul that off, and then I just need one more person to haul this thing off. Perfect. Alright. So we'll haul that off, and now that we've done that, I need to start sending some blast charges over here. Now, it's a big raid, or a big siege in itself. How many turrets do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, so we need 10 people to kind of come and give us a hand over here. And that's not completely impossible, so what I'm going to be doing here is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 people right here. Meet up roughly right about up here. You're going to be the first line of defense, so go up there. Actually, is that 6 or 7? That's 6. Okay. I know how to count, guys. Believe me, I didn't flunk out of elementary. I might have flunked out of middle school and high school, but that's a different thing altogether. And you know what? That teacher had it against me, okay? That's the reason why that bitch said otherwise, so... I kid, she wasn't a bitch. That's a terrible thing to say. We need 4 more people. You guys come over here and hang out roughly right about there. Okay. Spiffy Phil, you are going to spiffy up this man mortar over here. Not a man mortar. You're going to man the mortar. It's not a man mortar. It's not like a human being shooting, like, you know, propelled rockets out of its mouth or other orifices in their body. I'm going to leave it at that. I feel really dirty about making that joke now, but that's besides the point. You go up there. Alright. You're setting up another one? Alrighty, so Little Vespers, you will go and man this mortar. Axel Rose the Assassin, you will take over this one over here, and welcome to the jungle, Axel Rose. Batman, let me have you just take over this one right now. There's nobody around here anyway. Sadistic Nemesis, what are you doing? Moving. Okay, let's have you move over here instead. And Jack is Smile? You don't even have a weapon, so let's have you man this mortar. Alrighty. Now, you guys I recruited, I apologize. You could run off now. And then Jabun, you could run off as well. Alrighty. So now that we've done that, I know I don't have to target these things manually, but it gives me a better idea as to where I want to send these blast charges to. So I'm thinking we do it over here because this is kind of surrounded by their food anyway. And the faster their food goes, the better chances we have of them going batshit insane and things of that nature. So we'll set that up like so. My birds are going really fucking crazy in the background too. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what their problem is right now. Well, I know what their problem is. They're just annoying assholes sometimes, but you know, I love them, but you know, it's one of those relationships where you know, you hate the person, but you can't leave them because you've been there with them for so long. So at this point, it's like, you know, what's the point? It's just a messy divorce at this point. That, and you can't really divorce birds to my knowledge. I mean, if you could, it seemed kind of weird. I don't feel comfortable talking about this anymore, so I won't. Send that one over there. That'd be quite a settlement suit right there. Alright, we'll do that one like through there. And then you could basically aim at this bad boy. I'm not sure how many of them they're building. I just see one so far. I mean, again, take in mind, I'm a little bit intoxicated right now, so I'm not necessarily like 100% in terms of like, you know, I mean, I'm never 100% in terms of like, you know, paying attention to everything that's going on in game because, you know, it's Falcon, you know, at this point you guys expect me to, you know, not be attentive to what's going on 100% of the times, but once, you know, you start getting a few gentlemen drinks in me, then it's a different ballgame altogether. Let me just put this in kind of fast forward time, but not completely. Alrighty, so we're landing a few shots. We already killed one of them, so, you know, fuck him. Alright, this guy's putting out the fire, so, you know, if we could just kind of get rid of these motherfuckers before anything goes on. They're in a good spot right now to actually get hit by our mortar, so I'm actually happy because they have like a, they're kind of wide open. Remember last time they was over here, they were like behind a mountain? These guys over here were also behind a mountain. These dudes over here don't seem to be set up so well. Now mind you, if any of my people come out and start hauling anything off over there, I'm going to have to ixnay on the ombre because that could be, you know, detrimental to their well-being. Alright, so we're doing a lot of good work so far though, so as long as we just keep fast, let me put this in 2 times right now. Alrighty, that one missed completely, that one hit. That one hit as well. We're actually doing pretty good in landing shots for once. There's so many of these dudes though. Like, look at how many there are. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how many of these dudes there are. It's slowed down on me right now. Why is that? What is on fire? Nothing, huh? Well, let's keep forwarding time then. I hate it when the game slows down on me like purposely. Oh, dude, we caught some of their food on fire. That's really good. Boom. That landed. Alrighty. Oh, dude, we're landing so many shots on them because they're wide open right now. So they're just kind of hanging out in the middle of everything, so that's really good. They're building another mortar over here. This one's stunned. So they have, like, what, 2 mortars right now? And we're just stunning their mortar over and over. EMP mortars are the shit, dude. Not only do they take care of the centipedes for you, but they also stun their mortar probabilities against us. So I'm happy about that. Mental breaks into this nemesis. Alrighty. Jersey Paragon's still hanging out. My bad, Jersey Paragon. Let me have you run off. Jersey Paragon, you can run off. Final, let me recruit you. You take over his spot. What do we have here? We have a group from Blacksmith. Yeah, they could go fuck themselves, though. Alrighty, what do we have here? Oh, dude, we got Jay finally. Holy shit, dude. You've been in jail forever. Alright, let me have you eat. And the moment you're gonna remove somebody from their spot over here. So how about you come over here and, I don't know, remove Raccoon from his spot, maybe? So Raccoon, you're free to go. Jay, let me have you. I know you're not equipped yet. We'll equip you soon. Let me just have you man this mortar instead. Ah, that one missed. Well, actually, it's stunned, but not where I really wanted it to actually stun. Stone Cold Stunner-wise. Alright, there's a few of them knocked out, though, which is good. Still landing our shots in there. They sent one towards us. Where's this one gonna land? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Miller, what are you doing inside of our base? Who the fuck are you? I thought we had colonist doors out here. Starvation, Jack is Smile. Alrighty, Jack is Smile. Let me release you. Go do something. Data error. What about you? You're just moving stuff? Fuck that. You come over here and man this mortar instead. Alrighty. Keep shooting. Keep knocking them out. Mental break soon. Mighty Platypus. Let me release you. And let me see about who's going to take over your spot. Pig. Seems like a good idea. Sewing area? Nope. You're going to instead come over here and take over this EMP mortar. And we'll keep looking at these guys over here. Alright, come on. Just land a few more. Oh, nice one. And now they're assaulting the colony because they're like, fuck that shit. Now, however, here's a problem. There's a lot of them still left over. Like, I was hoping that we'd have a lot less people to deal with, but shit, that is a huge assault right now. So, how about this, guys? We're gonna call it that for an episode here today. Again, I apologize for the, you know, overbearingly preaching at you about the whole YouTube system. Yeah, it's just very... Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming for a smaller channel where it's just kind of like, Jesus Christ, man, where does it end? When do we get a cut of the pie, you know? Or when do we get a chance when it comes to YouTube? But either way, I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys didn't still enjoy the video. And we will take care of this assault next episode. So again, if you did enjoy the video, only if you did enjoy, that's the main thing here. If you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, leave a like. If you did not enjoy it, don't feel compelled to leave a thumbs up. Dislike the video if you want, that's perfectly fine. It's basically how you feel. Just put the effort into letting me know how you feel about the video. And let me know in the comments how you feel about the whole thing. I'll catch you guys next time.